Yeah. Check it out. 2020 vision. Remy in the system. Eminem edition. Yakking mom spaghetti in the kitchen. The last time me and Tab was in the kitchen, it was black roses. Now we back to study the soil that the plant grows in. The can is open, the plan is unfolding. The whole planet is planet home, panic and frozen. Global pandemic, and Bill Gates planned everything. You can ask Reddit. Shit, forget it. You asked betted that stimmy check. And now you got bad credit plus interest. Congrats, you've been finessed. And now your ass broke without a penny left and begging for another handout. What will they think of next? Shit. Okay, I hit the vape pen at Target, then I started choking. What an awkward moment. People noticed my cough, they thought I caught the COVID. Fuck.
The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest. Champagne Crypto, thanks for booming in, making big gains over there on the pancake. It's a boom. BNB, it's a boom. BTC holding steady, and we continue to make those gains. Shout out to BZ, it's lit indeed. It's a lituation right now. This is some sort of a lituation out there on the markets, and it's looking green for these altcoins. Congratulations for the boomers. I'm talking about the Bitcoin boom. I'm not talking about the age. Good morning. Indeed. All the boomers are tuning in, and we're preheating this crypto oven. We're at 55K. Guys, I don't want to hear about fiat unless it's against USD, okay? Everything else, it's what is it against BTC, okay? Crypto Maniac is here, kaboom. I am restreaming there on Restream.io over there to DLive and YouTube. So you can catch me on both DLive and YouTube. Shout out to the boomers. Boom. Okay? Midas the dog is out here. Woof. I see you, Midas. Boom. Shout out to Big Midas. Let's go ahead and check out the chart. It's looking sexy out here. How about cake, guys? Look at this chart right here. A little pump. A little dump there, but it's looking green against BNB. Okay, cake against BNB. And this is the big gains right here. This is the big gains right now. It's up 2% against BNB, like 20-something against BTC. I've been trying to tell you guys, where are the fastest horses? And it's been apparent that for like 2 years, maybe even 3 years now, Binance has been outperforming Bitcoin right in front of our face, even during the bear markets. So now we got cake pulling up as the premier AMM, and it's continuing to move upwards. The trend is our friend. The trend is green, kaboom, and more kabooms at 0.04784. And this is not even, it's high against BNB. I believe it's 0.06. So this thing has some more room to grow. Look at it against BTC is even looking more favorable at 3%. You pull back, look at that 1 month chart. And again, I put this out. I got a notice out there. Let me know, because I don't want to fall in love with any of these coins. Let me know if you got another coin in the top 50 that has a steady price, that pays steady gains. Find a better one than cake, guys. Find it for me, because I want to see it. Okay, I'm checking out the MDEX or whatnot, but those are smaller cap coins. Okay, so it is what it is. Cake BTC, Cake BUSD. I mean, this thing is booming. Is there any other ones that we should be looking at? Because this is the one right now. I hate to be that's the wrong word. I don't want to be talking about the same thing every single day. But you know what? I'm sticking with what works. Okay, BAT BTC is all right. Look, there's not much green here. You got small green over here, BAT BTC. A T-Fuel BTC. T-Fuel took a hit. I'm glad I got out of T-Fuel. Last time I checked, it was like 30 cents. Rocker is here. Morning to you. Midas is here. Crypto Maniac, BZ, and the rest of the boomers. Make sure you touch all the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good ones that we spread every single day. More gains, and more kabooms. I got my eye on ApeSwap. The Bitfresh IAOs in 2 days. Maybe that's a winner. Chicken dinner, I don't know. Goose Finance is back up at $19. Yesterday was at 16, so that's all right. They have a nice farm over there, Auto Farm. They have a nice vault where you could stick the Goose BNB LPs and earn about 1%. Okay, CeeLo has been ripping. Any ideas where Doge may go? I know people aren't too serious about them, but it can be a quick lick. I think, Doge could go to $1, but, I'm not interested in touching that. It's such a big cap coin that, You know, there's other coins that can make more gains. Smaller coins. In fact, you know, I rather stick to what's working. Find me a coin. Like, look, what are you gonna do with Doge? You pick it up and then what do? You're just waiting around for it to move. Pancake, guys, pays steady gains. Okay, you can stick it in the pancake, the syrup pool, the bunny. There's a place to put it, and it's moving in market cap, and that's the play that I'm most excited about. You know, Doge is a meme. What, it's 30 cents now? What, you know, you want it to hit 50 cents, 60 cents? Let's say if it even hits $1, you know, in a good day. What, you've 2-3 decks. Okay, I mean, there's other coins out there in the market that may even do more. And you know, for Doge to 2-3x right now, a market cap of 40 billion, they would have to go to what, you know, 100 billion market cap. It would have to pull up on Binance. So, you know, and again, you know, I'm congratulations to the Dogecoin maniacs. There's people that have made gains on that, but I think that you know, it's put on enough weight. If you ask me, it's already on number 6. How much more do you think? What do you think, it's going to take over Binance? Come on. Anyhow. Let's see who's the winners here with the top two. Look at that. Pancake, the number 1 pull up on the 24-hour. Horizon's doing good. Faye, Waves, Verge, and then BNB. So, you know, the BNB ecosystem. Again, it's not the coin that I expected to take us to the World Series. Okay, but it's the one that's bringing it home for us. Okay, guys, so don't bite the hand that feeds you. These guys got the recipe. I don't know what else to say. Now, you ask me, guys, you know, how long's the party going to be? How long are you going to be in BNB? Well, I'll be in there until the trend changes. Okay, and the trend has been positive against BTC, not only during the bull market, guys, but during the bear market as well. Let's not forget. I mean, this is the thing. I mean, I can remember Derek McLean in the chat when Binance was $10, $12, $15 saying, look, this is the one. And people are, no, because it's centralized. And even myself saying, listen, you know, I like BNB, but, you know, I'm a little bit put off by the centrality of the operation. And ultimately, okay, for all my little decentralized bunnies out there, you know, decentralized is cute, but it's because of the centralization. It's most likely because of the centralization aspect that Binance has moved. So, you know, for all my little decentral fags out there, I mean, I don't know what else to say, guys, you know, because everything's decentralized, it's really cute. And I like that. Okay. And don't get me wrong, BTC over all these coins all day and this decentralization, but you know, you can't get too enamored or in love with, you know, these little memes and these little tag words, these little hashtags. Decentralization is a meme and a hashtag because in fact, you know, we could call it for what it is. Bitcoin's an NFT and it's a surveillance coin. And if you are really a crip walker, you'd be stacking up Monero. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Monero did well this past couple. Look at that, Monero up 23% the past 7 days. This is Wrap BTC. Let me pull this back up. Monero, where we at? Monero up. You know what I mean? Monero's up. Up 23%. So, you know, if you're all about, you know, the crip walk and the decentralization, if you're a decentral fag, then pick up some XMR. Midas the dog said he came for the freedom, stay for the gains. There you go. And that's the fact, Jack. That's the facts. Okay, if you're in it for the freedom, pick up a bag of XMR and please stop talking. Now, if you're in it for the gains, now let's look which ones are going to be gaining. And you find me one that's moving faster than Binance ecosystem right now. There's a few of them out there that are moving good against BTC, but how's it pulling up on BNB? And again, I'm not, you know, married to BNB or CZ or any of those guys out there. If they misbehave, we're throwing them out the box as well. Look at Alpha against BTC doing all right. Venus is pulling up as well. Venus is pulling up there, up 12% against BTC and up 9% against BNB. How the technicals looking? Still saying sell. Okay, so you know, find me a technical that's reading buy against BNB. Cake, pancake bunny. Boom! I'm excited. The flow is good, and I'm feeling good, guys. I'm feeling good. BZ word says anchor. Let's look that one up. Let's see what you're saying about Anchor, a 96 coin. Okay, that one just pulled up. Okay, this one just pulled up in the top 100. It hasn't been in the top 100, so that tells me that the price has not yet established itself as consolidated. Okay, and I don't know what the APYs are. And don't tell me this is just an ETH coin. Oh no, it's Polkadot. Okay, it's Polkadot. Okay, BZ, it's Polkadot. I'll consider it. What's the APY on this, BZ? and I'll keep an eye on it. But you can't say that Anchor is price is as trusted as Cake. You can't give me that, guys. I mean, I consider Anchor. It's probably looking all right. I'm sure the APYs is all right, and maybe it pulls up. But, I haven't seen it at the top 100 yet. Let it hang out for a week. Let it hang out for a week. I want a coin that I know that the price is somewhat stable. What do you think, that Cake is not going to be the top 100 next month? Okay, with Anchor, we don't know. It just pulled up, number 96. Tomorrow, it could be 150. I don't know. Let me pull up the website. Although, since it's Polka, it's Polka. I'm not mad at Polka. Connect Web3 in minutes. We support more than 40 blockchain protocols for staking. Okay. Staking and baking. Staking new. Let's look at these APYs. What's up? Okay, so you could stake ETH. Okay, that's fine. That's cute. But the APYs aren't wild. The APYs aren't wild. Look, what is it for 1 ETH? 0.07? Come on, guys. Those APYs are not sexy, guys. How about, the actual native token? Beezy, don't waste my time here sending me over here to something that's giving me 0.07. I want Boom. Okay, if it's not at least 0.5% a day, I'm throwing it out the box. It's true, guys. Okay, this one's cute and everything, and, ETH and everything, but in the middle of the bull run, I need at least 0.5% a day on a token that at least has the price of the tokens consolidated. So, this one didn't do it for me. I'll keep it up, and if it's Polka, I'm not mad at Polka. Cryptomaniac says, thoughts on shuttle flow? I never heard of that. So I don't have much thoughts. I don't know what that is. But I'll keep Anchor up. Let's see. Let's check out B-Dollar. I'm so excited about what they just did here, B-Lending. I wanted to put you guys down. I'm actually in this farm over here too as well. If you go to B-Dollar shares, I'm in the Pancake SBDO BUSD. This one's at 287. Okay, I've seen it as high about 330. It moves, it fluctuates, but it's closer to 300. And I got a little baggy in there. And this one's all right. Now, it's not a top 50 or top 100 coin, but I'll tell you what, I believe that SBDO has somewhat consolidated. The last time I checked, it was around $800. They don't have the price clear over here. Anyhow, if you click over here to B-Lending, this is a new tab that just opened up. And I don't know how new this is, but it's probably less than a week old, maybe even a few days old. This is very similar to Venus, okay, where you could supply and borrow assets. And right now they only have 3 assets that they're offering. Binance, BNB, and BDO, okay? So you could supply BNB and get a incentive APY of about 90%. That's all right, and then the BUSD at 183%. And then you can loan for very cheap as well. So check that out. I haven't used this yet, but I'm heavy on Venus. I like Venus, and these APYs are more attractive than Venus. Mike says, bro, check out YFI USD 2, super bullish. YFI. Yeah, that's another Ether. That's another Ether. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not that excited about the Ether stuff. I'm not. And it's not that I don't think that Ether is going to die or anything like that. It's that the fees are too damn high. I could do a bunch of other stuff on BSC or a Polkadot or on the Hiko or on Matic. There's a lot of options here. Let's see what the vaults are paying. And I don't see that YFI USD. Yeah, let me know where that YFI USD APY could be viewed. Because I don't see it here in the vault. I only see single asset staking there. Keep an eye on B lending too. Again, because you know the deal, and I've mentioned this before. Once you take the profits, you can roll them into Binance, stick it stick those BNB into Venus, and then you could leverage your BNB and take out loans in form of a stable coin. Okay, and you can buy more BNB, more cake, or whatever you feel is bullish that is going to move faster than BNB. And people are like, oh, but the APYs are irrelevant if you can earn faster than what you're being charged. If you can, if you get a loan for 10%, but you made back 20% on what you pulled out, then exactly. So I'm not even that mad. The APYs on the stable coins over there on Venus is like 5%, and over here they're 2% per year. So it's pretty cheap. And how about Thor Swap? Actually, I threw some BTC into Binance, and I'm now waiting for another confirmation. I picked up like 5 BNB this morning. I'm picking up another 4.5 right now, and this is on Thor. You can see this here on Thor. It's basically decentralized, the first cross-chain DEX, AMM, where you could swap coins natively. So I'm swapping BTC native right now for some BNB. It takes a while because it has to confirm on the blockchain. Okay. And I've already did this a few times, and it's working. I did have a mistake a few days, like a week ago, where I tried to pool tokens and create an LP between Binance and Rune, and I lost some BNB. I haven't figured out what happened there. But anyhow, as far as the swapping here on Thor Swap, I'm telling you, this thing is the truth. Okay, this is big because you could swap native tokens. You could swap BTC, BNB, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and the other ones. LM says thoughts on SafeMoon. I'm not on it. And we covered it, briefly, but I never jumped on SafeMoon. I don't know where it's at right now. Obviously, everybody's talking about it. It's been booming, and I see now it's down, but I don't know what to say. I mean, I wouldn't. I think that this is kind of how can I put this? If everybody's talking about it already, I don't know. I think the show's over. I mean, look, it pumped and it dumped. We covered it at the beginning, and there was some knockoffs too, like not that long ago that surfaced that we talked about. Now I'm kind of going blank, but I don't know where this stuff is gonna go. But I definitely don't like FOMOing into something that seems like it's only there to just make gains. Yo, champ, you don't mess with any launch pads. The BSC launchpad on the main BSC, I don't have access to that, but we've talked about BSC, the launch pool token. What is it? No, that's not the token. Is BSCX, BSC Farm? Is that it? BSC Pad, yeah, that's the one. This was one that we were in and out of. And this, this is basically a launchpad too, where you get like a membership and get access. This one's one that we followed for a little while. And then, the IFOs, and then, the other one that's going to launch over here on Ape Swap. But the direct ones on the BSC Launchpad, no, I think you need to be directly on the centralized exchange. I'm not using Binance Centralized Exchange right now. Let's see what Pancake Bunny's up to. They have become the #1 yield optimizer platform as far as total value locked. They got over 3 billion locked right now. This thing is #1 global yield protocol right now in all of crypto. So what else could I say? Now my strategy, I'll continue to repeat it to you. I got the cake farm over there, and you get paid in bunny and cake on that farm. It's about 280% right now. I've seen it as high as 330. I've been selling the bunnies into BNB and then reinvesting the cake. Now, granted, I understand that bunny may move, and there's still rumors of Binance listing them. But what I figured that I'm just going to DCA the sell, because we talk about DCA buying, okay, but you can also DCA sell. Okay, sell a little here, sell a little there, and that way you averaged out your gains, okay? Because everybody's talking about buying the dip, but what's the opposite of that? Selling the tip. Buy the dip, but sell the tip, or something like that. That's something that you may want to consider. There's one called DeFi Drops. I got my eyes on, just got on CMC. Never heard of that one. Never heard of that one. Let me pull that one up and see. DeFi drops. Nah, I don't see that. I don't see that one. Now, you know, my opinion as far as like the launches and the new coins and stuff, that I feel like that trend is kind of wearing out. You know, you know, it's kind of like the ICO. You know, it wore out. You know, we're still there. I mean, I still believe that there's still going to be some tokens that are going to do well, but I feel like we're past halftime on that one. You know. All right, guys, I'll take a few more comments and questions. Just wanted to keep you guys tuned in. Check out all those sites. It's not on CoinGecko yet. It's on CoinMarketCap. Okay. DeFi drops, he said. Another launch pad, okay. It's definitely booming today. That's interesting. I'll pull this one up. You know, this is a very micro cap coin. This one can move. Specialized launchpad and incubator for DeFi. Okay, okay. I'll keep this one up. This one looks interesting. It's one of those small caps. You never know what could happen. But as a recap here, you know, again, try to find me one, guys, in the top 50, top 100 that's been there, you know, as far as price, that's holding its price, that has consolidated in price, and that's going to stay there in the top 100, that also pays more than 0.5% a day when you're staking it. Okay. And, you know, it's hard to find one like that. You know, that's steady because, yeah, you know, you got these other ones that they pull up, they pull down, but they're still small caps. So you don't know. You're exposed to a bunch of impermanent loss. How about Solana against Binance? This is another one I've been keeping an eye on. Solana has been doing well, but, you know, technicals against BNB are not wild. And how about no, we don't have MDX against BNB. But I'll leave it at that. Cake BNB right now is the one, guys. I'll keep reinvesting that cake and let's go. I was talking offline as far as you know how long the bull run may last. We don't know. I mean, you know, like I said yesterday, Dogecoin entered the chat. You know, I don't know how long this thing is gonna go. I really don't. But one thing that I think that we all got to consider is the amount of fiat that's been pumped into the system is way more than anybody has ever experienced in anybody's lifetime right now. It's wild. So, you know, this thing may go a lot further than what some expect. But at the same time, you know, you don't want to be, you know, too excited and too jolly, because after the laughter come the tears. So you got to be always ready and have an exit strategy as far as like at least know the route back home. You know, what are you going to do if we become, you know, in a bear market? And that's why I keep my eyes. And this is the only fiat that matters to me is the Bitcoin against USD, BTC against USD. Now, if that falls and it becomes cold and, you know, Bitcoin goes in a bear market, then you can expect the altcoins to follow quickly. And it's going to get, you know, it's going to get stormy out there. So if that should occur, you should at least have a strategy as to what you're going to do if that occurs. Now, I'm not saying become a crypto prepper and start buying all this, you know, stable coins and hoarding up for the bear market, because I still think we have some more legs, but at least know where you're going to do what you're going to, you know, at least have an idea, you know. And, you know, as far as the champ here, the idea, safe haven for the champ is always BTC, not USD. On that note, Midas is asking, what's the next BTC prices target for BNB? Okay, yeah, it's a good one. Right now, it finally hit the 0.01 that we were expecting yesterday, right? You know, yesterday we were slightly under 0.01. So, you know, Binance right now is 1% of a Bitcoin. I think that Binance can be 2% or maybe 2.5% of a Bitcoin. Saying 5% of a Bitcoin, that's a little bit too much, in my opinion. I don't even believe that Ether is worth that much yet. Yeah, Ether's only worth a 0.042. So even Ether is a little less than a fifth. So I think that ultimately Binance is about 40% to 50% worth of a Ether. So where's BNB against ETH? Last time I checked, it was a quarter. It dropped a little bit. Yeah, it's at 0.2466. So it topped off at 0.27 yesterday, almost 2.28. What's the top for Binance against Ether? Because ultimately, Binance is the competitor to Ether. Now, I don't think it's going to topple Ether or anything like that, but I do think it's going to continue to gain market share on Ether. How much? I don't know. Right now, it's pulled up to a quarter of an ETH. Will it make a half an ETH? I don't know. Maybe 0.4. Maybe 0.4. And then as far as BTC, maybe it falls short of 0.025 and it comes closer to 0.02. Something like that. A little less than half an ETH. So whatever ETH is against Bitcoin right now, which is a 0.042, I would say a little less than half of that. So I would say, 0.02, 0.019 or something like that is the targets for BNB. And then we can reconsider if we get closer to that. I've been jumping in and out of BSwap because I know them. Definitely not a rug. It's a farm. Dev is a base female. BSwap that's not the BNB Hives thing, right? But yeah, this is what I got my eyes on, guys. Because it's obvious. It's the most obvious play right now in crypto, if you ask me. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and tune this one down. Shout out to Naked Matrix. Shout out to Midas the dog. Shout out to LM and all the rest of the boomers out there. Make sure you keep your eyes up on this. But, Cake making gains, guys. I'm excited about that. Price targets for Cake BNB. The all-time high there is 0.06. So it may crack through that, hopefully. And BTC, I would say, be closer to maybe 0.02. And for BNB, it's closer to maybe, 0.035 or maybe 0.04. The tops, that is. Peace to Naked Matrix and all the boomers. I'll be back tomorrow. Stay strong out there, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's biggest cousin, crypto's finest champagne. Thank you.